Hello, good day from Sudhanshu. In this video, I will showcase how you can make your website online using Google servers. That is, you've made a website using aistudio.google.com, an online tool for creating a website. Once you've created an website, then I will showcase how to make it online. Be with me, this will take approximately 20 minutes. First of all, you will have to go to this URL to build a website, that is aistudio.google.com. Once you are on this URL and signed in, you will have to click on build section. Once you are on the build section, type the website you want to build. Let's say mm, build a website to show IST time in present. Okay. Click the run prompt and it will generate a website for you. Once the website is developed automatically using generative AI technology of Gemini from Google, it will then be available to upload on the server. Let me showcase how it works. This is all automated code that is getting generated. See, the current Indian time is shown over here. So now what we need to do is, first of all, we need to save this app if it is a second time generation and then deploy it on the cloud computer. Here is the cloud run option. Before enabling this option, you will have to go to this URL, that is cloud.google.com. Even before going to cloud.google.com, you must purchase the domain where you want to host the website, that is godaddy.com. Once you've purchased the domain name from godaddy.com, you will be asked to update a record, that is a or a four times a. These are the records that needs to be updated on the server. First of all, I will showcase how you can enable the website using non-custom domain. That is, it will not be your private domain, but still it will be online for the public to view and access the website. So what you need to do is, you need to go to cloud.google.com and subscribe from here and enter your credit card details. Once you've entered the credit card details, then you will be able to access the console section of the cloud GCP. Once you are able to access cloud GCP, you will then be able to access the cloud run section of the website. Here under the services section, you will be able to see your website. Let me showcase. Presently it is showing 0. Once you've configured the domain, then you can map it over here and have your website live under custom domain. For this tutorial, I will just showcase how you can do it under the non-custom domain. Okay, so this is the website that we have developed. Okay, uh, press escape button to go back, and you can click on this square to access the full screen of your app to get the realistic view. Okay, now that my cloud run active account is active, I just need to press on deploy to cloud, and this will give an option to deploy the app. Once I click on deploy the app, from here select one of the projects. When you've selected one of your projects, then you can simply click on the deploy button. See, here deploy button has become active. This will give you a URL to deploy and make the website active. Well, that's all. And if you have not created a project up till now, you can do so by going into these three sections over here. Go to IAM and then go to IAM, that is Identity Access Management Profiles, and from here you can create your folder or projects. Let me showcase. Go to Manage Resources and create project. From here you can create a project. Let this be the no organization, and you may select as test app. Okay, once you've created a project over here, then it will be visible once you click on the deploy run. Now let's try and find out our project over here. That was test project. Test, what was the project name? Test app. Okay, okay, We need to refresh this page. Now that we've refreshed this page, let's look at the deploy button again. Now search for test app. Here it is. Now I'm clicking on deploy app. This will give us a URL to access the website and make it public anywhere. Just a moment. The link is getting generated. You can also do SEO and AEO, that is Ask Engine Optimization for ChatGPT, using the same AI Studio tool. Wait for the deployment of the website. Remember, Cloud Run gives you almost free service to run the website, but it is chargeable based on the usage and the traffic. Waiting for deployment to complete. Allow it some time. It does not take that long in general. So I will showcase one of the apps using this technique, that is aeoscorechecker.com. This is the website entirely developed using the similar solution. Okay, here we are. You can copy this URL and view it under incognito or any other method you want. You can share it with your friends and the website will be live free of cost. If you want this URL to be the custom URL like your website.com, you can always attach it using cloud.google.com. Let's say from here you can click the button that is open in GCP, Google Cloud. Here under services section you will find your website and traffic statistics. Go to the domain mapping section and from here you can map the domain by adding it. Presently I do not have any of the domains to map. If I would have the domain, this is also a possible solution. Well, that's all. This is the website I want to attach and this is the domains available for me to attach. Now where would you find how the website appears over here is that you would have to go to this URL, that is webmaster google.com webmaster.com. By going here, click on get started button, then click search button on the search upper left corner. From there, click on add property, enter the domain here, verify it with GoDaddy, and then you will be able to see your domain, one of the new domains over here, or you can simply base it on domain, verify it here. Once you do the domain mapping, it takes approximately 1 hour to update the website and make it live. So within an hour, next time when you do an update, it will be done within 5 minutes by clicking on the redeploy button, right? So yeah, that should be all. Have a good day. Bye bye.